We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, Ian Happ.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
7 o'clock.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
The catcher,
digging in now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Senzatella isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch popped up. Gomes is there, and the inning is over. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
The left fielder, Adam Eaton.
Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Drilled on the ground to short. There's Baez. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Blackmon is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. That's
So the
inside.
intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Second inning set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Counts 1-0.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike two.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. 1 out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Ball. That's down.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Ball.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Batting 7th, the second baseman.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
The right fielder.
2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's set. Here it comes. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So 2 on with 2 away, and into bat next is Albert Almora. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated
In now,
hitter,
Ian Happ. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Tapia. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's Ryan McMahon now. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Lester, a 6'4" lefty. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and a sinker. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Fuentes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Murphy is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Up next for the
And that brings up Javi Baez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here.
The count, 0-2.
In the dirt here. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. In the air now, out to right field. After it is Blackmon. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Oh, and the throw is over his head. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's set, and the pitch fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-1. Popped up. Murphy in foul ground, and no one will get this one.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Line to the right side, but foul. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. In now for Colorado, Raimel Tapia as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Raimel Tapia. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 20.
Hit in the air out to center field.
Desmond.
Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the play, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Ball, that's out.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
3-1 to Yan Gomes. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Number 2.
Back to the top of the order now. And the next to bat is Speedy Adam Eaton. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Lester sets. Here's the delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Nolan Arenado as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And it's quickly 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
The batter, number 13.
Into the box now, David Bodie. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. One run in and one gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Trevor Story becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Misses. Ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Daniel Murphy becomes out number 2 this inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 1.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Lester gets the sign and delivers. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Standing in now, Josh Fuentes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 2 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strike. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Just short, hit hard. Story picks it up. On to first, and they get them both. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Ball inside.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2-0.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away. Stepping in, Yan Gomes reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And he gets the call there. 3-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A bouncer to the left side. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Adam Eaton digging in next. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Lester into his motion. Here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Schwarber. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straight up?
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bodie.
At the plate, David Bodie. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he takes strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Two away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here comes the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Almora. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he fouls this one off. Now Lester's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the DH, Ian Happ.
Hitter, Ian Happ.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
The batter.
Here's Javier Baez.
Shortstop.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Changes up.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Eaton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And the 2-out success will bring
Now
Kyle
batting,
Schwarber to
left
the
fielder,
plate this inning.
Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 on its way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2-2.
2 out here and a runner at second. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. David Bodie would be next. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over.
7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Number 1.
Stepping up now, Garrett Hampson. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Sam Hilliard comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lester gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Now batting, center fielder,
Ryan Tepera takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 52.
At the plate now, Ian Desmond. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Bodie.
David Bodie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Now
Stepping
batting,
in, Jason
the right
Hayward.
fielder,
He's working on a
Jason
1 for 3 thus
Hayward.
far. First pitch of the at-bat. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So here's Albert Almora next. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almora.
From the stretch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Ian Happ.
So now to the plate, Ian Happ. Runner goes. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Jan Gomes. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-2.
Nope.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Liner towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now batting.
Trevor Story steps in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There he goes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores. And he's able to get back to first, no problem, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
First baseman.
Rowan Wick takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Your attention please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 50.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. Out in front of it, strike one. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Has a look, now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Digging in, Garrett Hampson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. The relay.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. High and deep to straightaway right. Blackmon going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got the count 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Chris Bryant waits on deck. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner will get back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's low.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First delivery to him on the way. Runner goes for second. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
In now, David Bodie. Strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 3 runs already home here. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Sam Hilliard. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ian Desmond is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Into the box now, Yan Gomes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Yan Gomes goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Last strike now for Colorado. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. 11-3 the final score in this contest. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. John Lester gets the W on the mound. Antonio Senzatella permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes.